What is going on, everyone? My name, of course, is Jesse James. I am your sole commentator and CEO of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and welcome to the final stop before Wrestle Kingdom. We are at King of Pro Wrestling. Yes, sir, it has been a long ride to here, but we are finally here. And starting things off is going to be for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Competing for the match, of course, is the former champion himself, James Storm, who has had a horrible last month due to his opponent here tonight, Okada. This man has been humiliated. He's lost his title. Everything has been stripped from him. But he knows, he feels down deep in his heart of hearts that he can beat Okada. I mean, that remains to be seen. He's tried everything. He has tried pre-match assaults. He's tried taking him on fair one-on-one. But now, this is the ultimate test. A 2 out of 3 falls match between Okada. This will be, of course, Storm's last opportunity to win back the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, a championship that he held for the better end of this year. I don't think this man was ready at all for this man. Kazuchika Okada, man. This guy has arrived on a massive wave here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. This guy is literally the alpha and the omega, you could say, in New Japan. The Rainmaker that he has hit James Storm with has knocked him out cold in one hit. And he could be very well on his way getting ready to knock him out once more. Okada, of course, won that title last pay-per-view from James Storm. Literally one of the quickest match, or not one of the quickest matches, but knocked him out after only one Rainmaker. Then they had their rematch on New Japan Live, in which James Storm tried to go for a pre-match assault, taunted Okada with the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, only to get defeated in record time in what is the quickest title match. Not only the quickest title match, but quickest match in general in New Japan Pro Wrestling history. This man, Okada, has embarrassed and shamed James Storm. Now this is his opportunity to finally win that title back, the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Welcome on in, boss. Just in time. We just started. This is our opening bout for King of Pro Wrestling. This is our last stop before Wrestle Kingdom, which will be happening in mid-February. Hello, Kian. Hello, Matt. Welcome. Who you guys got winning this matchup, James Storm or Kazuchika Okada? I mean, I want Storm to win, but I don't think he's got a chance. I think Okada is just, I think he's just too much for Storm. Storm, though, of course, has been an amazing champion, or was an amazing champion for the majority of this year. Won that title back at Destruction, I believe it was. Hasn't turned back since. Meanwhile, you have Okada, who has been the most dominant champion I have seen in New Japan. Can't bet against the Rainbow. A lot of people are saying Okada just because of what happened last time between these two failed. I mean, literally, Okada embarrassed James Storm, beat him in record time in a title match. It doesn't get more worse than that if you're James Storm. And James Storm is no slouch. That's for sure. James Storm is definitely not a weak and not an underestimated opponent. He's good in the ring. He's strong. He has defeated so many people. He's only ever lost to 3 people in this company, that being Darby Allin, Will Hobbs, and Okada. Bell's wrong. Here we go. And James Storm trying to get the first move, but already Okada calm. Remember, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Win happens. The win, of course, will happen. First person to get 2 falls over the other. And right now, Okada trying to go for every tree, trying to put away Storm quickly, unable to do so. Now Okada dropping leg on the back of the head of Storm. If you're James Storm, the way to win this match is simple. Stay away from that Rainmaker. If he could avoid the Rainmaker for the majority of the matchup, I'm sure Storm will win this match. But that's easier said than done for James Storm. Oh, super kick! Super kick! Super kick! Storm going for the cover! Going for it early! 1, 2! Oh my goodness! James Storm almost stealing one from Okada. James Storm nearly getting the win on Okada right there. The first pinfall after a super kick from literally out of nowhere. That Rainmaker can come out of nowhere. That is 100% key-in. That's the that is the danger. Last call almost had the first fall. I know that wasn't supposed to be rhyming, but that was pretty funny that it was, or coincidental that it did, boss. And now, oh, Storm getting thrown over the top ropes. Okada gonna fall. And remember, countouts do occur here in this matchup. Countouts occur at a count of 20, but they do in fact count. Now Storm just pummeling away now here on to Okada. Or maybe, no, actually, no, I did turn off countouts. Never mind. So that way we get a pure winner in this matchup. And right now, Okada, Storm on! Oh my goodness! Last call is a vicious kick, I'll admit to that. Now Storm getting picked back up by Okada. Oh! Storm eating some post there. Storm's confident he's going to be the one that's going to be able to finally put away Okada. I don't know if he's really going to be able to or not, though. It's going to be close. And Okada again catching Storm. Okada catching Storm once more. Going for that submission mover again. Again, rope break. Way too close to the ropes for Storm. And, whoa! He's going for the Rainmaker again. Storm moving out of the way. Storm is doing whatever he can to avoid that Rainmaker. The second time Okada's gone for that move. And it's the second time Storm is able to get out of the way of it. And code breaker now to Okada. Storm going for the cover. Is that going to do it? 1, 2, kick out of 2. Storm right now going for all the big moves here on Okada. Up on his shoulder now, Storm! Storm right now is looking great. Not even going for the cover now. I don't know why he's not. Instead taunting to the crowd saying, see, this is the Okada that I knew. A weakling. A weakling who only has one good move. Kicks to the midsection now, Okada. Okada now getting back up to his feet. This is not good for James Storm. Storm now reverses Okada once more. Reverses it. Oh my! James Storm right now is just picking apart Okada piece by piece. And you gotta say it's a good thing to see for James Storm. Oh my goodness, huge suplex. 2. Are we going to see a trifecta? Are we going to see a third one here on Storm? And we will! Okada, triple German suplex on Storm. Now Storm getting back up to his feet. Okada now. Okada going in with a comeback now. Okada now bringing up the heat. Remember, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. You got to pace yourself, gentlemen. Okada now going for Rainmaker. 2. Kick, barely a kick out there. That's the first time James Storm has been able to kick out of the Rainmaker, everyone. That is legitimately the first time James Storm has ever been able to kick out of that move. And now, Rainmaker again! You gotta be kidding me! James Storm, back-to-back Rainmakers on James Storm! That was a point made by Okada. 1, 2, and And that's the first pinfall onto James Storm. James Storm right now. Storm now is the one who needs to watch out for Okada. James Storm already embarrassed, finally kicking out of the Rainmaker, only to get hit by another one and immediately Kingpin. What is it going to take for James Storm to put away Okada? Okada just embarrassing James Storm once again, and now he's one Rainmaker away from winning the match. Submission move over now on Storm. Storm able to get out of it, I think. He's fighting. Now James Storm again with Okada on his shoulders. James Storm hitting a big move here on Okada. Is that going to be enough for Storm to get his... getting all tongue-tied. Get his first fall here on Storm. Goes for the cover. Is that going to do it? James Storm now. 1, 2. A kick out of 2 from Okada. James Storm trying to think what does he got to do to put away Okada. Okada now, huge reversal on Storm. Okada going to go up to the top rope. We haven't seen Okada ever go up to the top rope before. This is going to be new. Elbow drop right as Storm goes for the cover immediately. And kick out 2 from Storm. Okada looking fantastic in this matchup. Storm getting cocky and overconfident. That just might cause him everything in this matchup, as now Okada got to throw Storm to the outside. Now Okada going to follow James Storm once again to the outside of the ring. Now Storm again. These two men honestly despise one another, it would seem, especially Storm. I don't think Okada has that much problem with Storm. It's Storm who's got a problem with Okada. Now these two men just duking outside of the ring. Oh my goodness! That's enough of a hit to knock a man out. And now Storm just dragging, throwing Okada around the ring, trying to do as much damage as he can. Oh my goodness. Now Storm again just bouncing Okada's head off of the post. Showbreaker now to Okada. Oh my. And now Okada throwing Storm now against the barricade. Reversal from Storm. Oh my goodness. Storm right now taking apart Okada piece by piece. Okada busted open now. And now Storm get back up to his feet. Okada now. What has he got planned for Storm? Dragging Storm up against the ropes, I think. Now was this Okada throwing Storm? Oh, very good drop kick there from James Storm. And now Okada getting with it, wanting to get Storm back up. Okada now. Okada. Did he get it? Did he get it? No, he didn't. Big reversal from Storm once more. Big reversal from Storm. Storm now thinking, what does he got to do to put away Okada? Oh, wow. James Storm going top rope. Not every day we see Storm going up there either. Okada jumps up. Okada jumps up. Moves out of the way. Okada saw it coming from, I don't want to say from a mile away, but had some insight about what Storm was planning on doing. And now it's Okada going top rope. Okada now, elbow drop right across the chest, right to the heart of Storm. And what? He's going back up again? And another one. This time goes for the cover though. 1. And a kick out of 2 again from Storm. Okada not going to give up though. Go for it again. This time kick out of 1 from James Storm. Okada, the bloody mess after eating the post earlier from Storm. And now look at this. Okada going for a submission mover again from Storm. Storm right now trying to survive. It's still 1-0 in favor of Okada. And now Okada reversing Storm once more. Picking him up. Now, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Another picture-perfect drop kick there from from Okada. Okada, oh my! Now, again, what is Okada going to go for? Not going for the Rainmakers now, knowing that Storm is on the lookout for them. And he must have hurt me! Rainmaker! Doesn't go for the pin initially. That might cost them. 1, 2, and go. I got 2.5 there from James Storm. James Storm right now holding on. I can't believe he was able to kick out the Rainmaker once more. Now Storm almost all but out of this matchup, and now Okada setting up Storm for one more. One more Rainmaker! That is that. No way in heck is Storm gonna kick out of a fourth Rainmaker. 1, 2, 3. Okada remains unpinned in New Japan. James Storm giving everything he had in this one. Really, he did. He gave it everything in that matchup, and still not even to get a single pin or submission on Okada. Oh, great performance by Storm. He had a good chunk on Okada. It's just Okada just wouldn't stay down, wouldn't go down. He took all that punishment from Storm, and still Okada swept Storm tonight. Okada, the undefeated champion right now, will be walking into Wrestle Kingdom undefeated with the IWGP Intercontinental Championship around his waist. Look at the bloody mess of Okada again after eating that post. Coming face to face with the post, that's what caused that one. And I can confirm this is the last time for a long time we'll be seeing Okada and Storm. That feud, that rivalry is finally over. James Storm is now officially out of the IWGP Intercontinental Championship picture. GG Okada. As we move on to our next scheduled matchup here for King of Pro Wrestling. What a great way to open up the show. 2 out of 3 falls match and a sweep by Okada. Well, now it's time for our women to take action. It is Abaddon versus the undefeated women's champion, Diamante. Diamante, of course, has had a great run as our inaugural World of Stardom champion, and she's looking to go into a Wrestle Kingdom with said title. Right now, she has probably the biggest challenge on her being Abaddon. As a person I would not wish to meet in the ring at all. Abaddon, of course, won this match by winning a 2 out of 3 falls match against Chris Wolf inside of a steel cage. What a matchup that was. One of our longest matches we have seen in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And her and Chris Wolf, of course, broke the walls down. Or not broke the walls down, but burned the place up. Or I don't even know. They did amazing in that matchup. And now here we go. Abaddon finally getting her championship opportunity here against Diamante. Right, there is no way James Storm still could be a contender after taking loss like that. First match, I'm underestimating Diamante here. I'm not underestimating. Okay, that's the thing about Diamante. She's been taking a lot of a beating lately, but she's still been able to find a way to win these matches. I mean, look what happened against, let's see, she had a really good matchup with Casey Catanzaro, which Casey almost won. She had a good matchup against Julia, in which Julia almost won. And then she had a really close call against Bea Priestley, in which she only won by a roll-up. My question is, what's next for James Storm, though? What is Storm going to be able to do after taking yet a... I don't know. Would you say this is a third and fourth loss to Okada? Excuse me. Speaking of what's going to be happening next, though, for Okada, it reminded me of something about announcing the next Wrestle Kingdom match. Might as well do this right now during Abaddon's rather long entrance, but we have already announced that we'll be doing a tag team turmoil match between the 4 brands. We announced that between AEW and New Japan, it's going to be Tanahashi versus Kenny Omega. We've announced between New Japan and Impact, it's going to be Zack Sabre Jr. versus Pac in a rematch, in which it's going to be a submission match. So that means the only match that has yet to been announced between the inter-brand promotional matches, the how do I even say it? The inter-promotional matches is the matchup between New Japan Pro Wrestling and NXT. I am happy to announce this matchup, and for those of you who know your NXT history, this is a big-time matchup, and I'm excited to announce that the matchup for Wrestle Kingdom between New Japan Pro Wrestling and NXT is, in fact, going to be Kazuchika Okada versus Sami Zayn. There is a lot of history between those two, in which Okada has never been able to beat Sami Zayn. Listen, Pac versus ZSJ is the bigger match, and you know why. But yes, we will be seeing a rematch of Okada versus Zayn at Wrestle Kingdom, and I am greatly looking forward to that matchup, because Okada is definitely a different competitor since joining New Japan Pro Wrestling. So that is it for out of our 14 matches for Wrestle Kingdom, we now have 4 matches decided. That's big. We got our 4 matches, all of them the inter-promotional matches. All of them are really good matches this year, and I'm excited for those. Hopefully no one from AEW runs out of the match, just saying. Just like what happened last year with AEW versus New Japan Pro Wrestling. So, going into actually talking about Wrestle Kingdom, like I said, I'm not going to be streaming weekly New Japan Live episodes anymore after last week, and of course after this pay-per-view tonight. After this, there will be a couple of different episodes kind of hyping up Wrestle Kingdom, explaining matches that are going to happen, and so on and so forth. Other matches will be simply announced via the GGE Discord. As for a date for Wrestle Kingdom, I sadly do not have a date yet. I have to decide on said date. Just know, after today's pay-per-view, I will be working on entrances, I will be working on attires, I will be working on getting Wrestle Kingdom to be the best that it can be, and trust me, I have come up with a genuine millionaire idea that is going to be coming into effect at Wrestle Kingdom, and I am been literally replaying this moment in my head so many freaking times, and I cannot wait for Wrestle Kingdom just for this moment to happen. I won't say any more about it. I'm not even going to bring it up anymore after this. Just know that I have been able to come up with the idea and like moment of the year for the interactive universe of GGE. Now we got focus in on our women's division here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Abaddon versus Diamante. I would not want to be in the ring, honestly, with either of these ones. It's big that I should hope so. It's big. I've been literally thinking about this for weeks and weeks now. I want to immediately start working on it, dude. Like, I want to get right in with it. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the ring with either of these women. Both these women are deadly and dangerous. Here we go, though. Abaddon versus Diamante. Winner will be the champion going into Wrestle Kingdom. World of Stardom Championship. That, of course, is what they are fighting for. Abaddon versus Diamante. Here we go. Right now, Diamante getting the first couple of strikes in here on Abaddon. Abaddon, big reversal there on Diamante, swinging it into a DDT. Now Diamante, back and forth action now. This is what we've seen a lot out of with Abaddon. A lot of back and forth, a lot of anything you could do, I could do better. Right now, Diamante trying to take an early lead here on Abaddon. Diamante right now looking decent, taking a more slower approach to the matchup now, aside from the very quick start. Now hyperextending the leg there of Abaddon. Meanwhile, the ref just circling like a vulture, looking all around from every corner, seeing if there's a tap out from Abaddon. And now, oh my goodness, Diamante just banging the head of Abaddon onto the mat. Now dropping the leg right across the chest of Diamante. Or of Abaddon. I'm getting my names mixed up. Should we expect any biting of the neck from Abaddon? Who knows? We could. We very well might. And now Diamante getting thrown into the corner here by Abaddon. Abaddon now. Irish whip into the opposite corner. Gonna charge. Oh, hitting this knee right at the top. Oh, man. Diamante taking opportunity. Seeing she hit Abaddon hit her knee on the top turnbuckle. Immediately went for the knees. And now Abaddon reverse versus Diamante. Referee count 4. Just realized, where's Josh? Josh hasn't shown up here yet today. Ref at a count of 7. Remember, countouts occur at a count of 20 here in New Japan, in which if either one of these women get counted out, Diamante will retain her World of Stardom Championship. Abaddon must have heard me. Gonna throw Diamante back into the ring now. And now Diamante reverses Abaddon. Now belly to belly. Abaddon now, or Diamante now going for the cover, going for the pin. 1, 2. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? What happened? Wait, what? I don't even know right now, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't fair. This isn't right. What happened? The last time we saw Abaddon, she was fighting like a warrior inside of a steel cage. She went down by belly to belly suplex. What? There's something fishy going on in this matchup, but regardless, Diamante and a handshake. That handshake don't make any sense at all, and I'm mad that it is a handshake. But at the end of the day, your winner of the matchup is Diamante. I don't know what happened, but Diamante put away Abaddon. So we move on to our next scheduled matchup. What is going on? Well, maybe our next matchup will have a little bit more chaos and discord to it, as Toa Henare faces off against Minoru Suzuki for the IWGP United States Championship. Toa, of course, won this after winning a big-time battle royal on New Japan Live, in which he stated, imagine this, the Ace Warriors, both of us in championship opportunities this Sunday at King of Pro Wrestling. I walk out the IWGP United States Championship. Meanwhile, my partner, Hiroshi Tanahashi, walks out the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. All the gold going to the Ace Warriors, something you never thought would see. Meanwhile, Minoru Suzuki, he just laughed. Honestly, that's all he needs to do. I mean, Minoru Suzuki is one of the most dangerous people in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Leader of Suzuki Gun, might I add you. Of course, Suzuki Gun fighting for the IWGP Tag Team Championships as well tonight. I don't know if Toa honestly has a chance here against Suzuki, but he's going to give him a fighting chance, that's for sure. Guys, who do you got winning this matchup? Toa Henare or Minoru Suzuki? Man, honestly, I would love to see Toa win for the Ace Warriors, but Suzuki's got this. No way in heck does Suzuki lose this matchup. If he does, what does that mean for Suzuki Gun? Not to mention, this is his first title defense, too, for the IWGP United States Championship. Toa will die. Honestly, he very well might. Toa very well might die in this matchup. He's going against a psychopath. Toa Henare, one half of the Ace Warriors. Like I said, both members of the Ace Warriors in action tonight, both for title opportunities too. Toa, of course, very young start here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He was him and, of course, Hiroshi Tanahashi were part of the World Tag League. Neither one of them, well, they won a couple of matches, but they were a favor to win. A lot of people like the Ace Warriors, but sadly, they just weren't able to get any of the big-time wins that they needed in that matchup. Now Toa gonna hopefully get a big-time win here tonight against Minoru Suzuki. Go on to Wrestle Kingdom as the IWGP United States Champion. That'd be big for this young man. But like I said, he's got the biggest bar to climb, or reach, or whatever you want to call. And Minoru Suzuki, honestly, dangerous man. I wonder if even Tetsuya Naito would be able to survive a match against Suzuki. Of course, we'll be seeing Tetsuya Naito in action here. Guys, if you don't remember, of course, Tetsuya Naito, if he wins this match, he's vowing to ruin the main event of Wrestle Kingdom. Especially since Darby Allin has that G1 Climax briefcase. It says if he wins tonight, he's taking Wrestle Kingdom off. Because Darby won't cash in the briefcase. And that's why everyone wants Tanahashi to win tonight. Of course, we'll also be seeing Darby Allin in action tonight as well. All members of Bullet Club in action, as well as all members of Suzuki Gun. A lot of factions showing up here now in New Japan Pro Wrestling. LIJ, Suzuki Gun, Bullet Club, Chaos. Everyone's starting to, as soon as Bullet Club came up, a lot of these started becoming reality. There he is, though, of course, Minoru Suzuki, leader of Suzuki Gun, former IWGP Intercontinental Championship, and now current IWGP United States Championship. A little known fact, last year, it was Minoru Suzuki who lost the IWGP Intercontinental Championship on this night at King of Pro Wrestling. This might be the crutch for Minoru Suzuki. This might be the pay-per-view in which he loses that. And remember, he lost that title to a young upstart wrestler by the name of Darby Allin last year at King of Pro Wrestling. This could be deja vu for Suzuki losing the title against Toa Henare here tonight. More Suzuki, though, getting ready for action, getting ready for a fight, getting ready to put away his enemy. Now, of course, is what they are fighting for, the IWGP United States Championship. Toa looking serious. Look at the eyes of Toa, the focus, the gaze on Toa Henare, getting ready to go into action against Minoru Suzuki. You love to see it, honestly. You love to see him, this young man, like, taking this as seriously as it gets, because it is serious. It's honestly, this could be a life or death situation. This could be a career-making moment for Toa Henare. Meanwhile, you have Minoru Suzuki, a veteran of New Japan who has been forgotten for the majority of this season, coming into his own and getting ready, like almost trying to take over New Japan Pro Wrestling. As realized, we will figure out another matchup tonight for Wrestle Kingdom here tonight. Remember, the winner of the Fatal 4-Way Ladder match for the IWGP Tag Team Champions will go one-on-one against Roppongi 3K on night 2 for the tag team titles at Wrestle Kingdom. So we'll actually have 5 matches announced for tonight, guys. 5 out of 14, that is. All right. Toa Henare versus Minoru Suzuki. This match is official, and here we go. Both men charging at each other, full throttle. Toa right now getting the first bit of offense. Minoru Suzuki reverses back and forth action as this matchup already begins, and these two men back and forth must have been studying each other's moves for a while now. Right now, Toa getting the first bit of big offense here on Suzuki. Waiting for Suzuki to get back up his feet. Suzuki saw it coming, crossbody. Now Suzuki just stalking Toa Henare there. Back and forth action between these two men already as this matchup begins. And now Toa, oh my! Toa picking up Suzuki and throwing him back into the ring. And oh, another big, oh, wait, what's going on, Reversal from Suzuki, arm drag from Suzuki now. Another reversal from Minoru Suzuki. Suzuki now, oh my! It's enough to break a rib there from Minoru Suzuki. Suzuki now. Not done there either. Continuing the beatdown here onto Toa Henare. And now going for the arm bar here on Toa Henare. Suzuki right now laying into this man. And now Toa finding a way to get out of the submission mover and just pummeling away at the head of Minoru Suzuki. Welcome back, Matt. Literally as soon as you left, Matt, Diamante threw Abaddon back in the ring, hit a belly-to-belly, and won the matchup. In the most surprising victory so far of the night. It was a quick match, and I can't believe it was. Now we're moving into the IWGP United States Championship match. Minoru Suzuki versus Toa Henare. Right now, Suzuki is beating the holy heck out of Toa. He had a moment in which he was dominating this man. And now Suzuki and Toa now back and forth action once more between these two. Suzuki, oh my! Toa right now taking advantage of this lead here on Suzuki and going for the back, going to damage the back of Minoru Suzuki. And now Toa getting caught there by Suzuki once more. Suzuki with Toa on his shoulders. Again, back and forth action. Suzuki is dangerous as ever despite his age. I would agree. Even though this isn't the type of matchup for Suzuki, Suzuki would go for the hardcore, go for the extreme rules, last man standings. That's the kind of matchup for Minoru Suzuki. But still, this man knows how to injure the body. He knows how to cause pain onto the body. That's what makes Minoru Suzuki so dangerous. And oh my! Kick right to the head. And now Minoru Suzuki moved back in the ring and just causing more damage onto the young Toa Henare. It's a battle almost of technique versus youth. Now Toa, big reversal on Suzuki, dragging Suzuki now across the ring. Suzuki though not gonna let him have it for too long. Couple of elbow strikes to the midsection. That's enough for Suzuki to break free. Suzuki now going against the ropes. What is Suzuki thinking about doing here now? Toa again going for, I think, another submission mover, another arm bar here on Toa, but immediately grabs the rope on the way down. Very wise by Toa, feeling the submission coming, and on the way down, grabbing the rope. Very smart. Again, these two men, just such a back and forth battle between these two. I love it. And oh my! Toa now again though, Minoru Suzuki wearing awareness, grabs the rope, and now Toa getting ready to put away Suzuki. Toa, reversal by Minoru Suzuki. Suzuki, angry. I see the anger in this man's eyes at Toa. And now what is Suzuki gonna go for here? Not gonna go for anything. Suzuki, another huge reversal on Toa. To the midsection now, and now here we go. HENARE bottom, I believe it's called, or Toa bottom. Going for the cover now. 1, 2, and kick out 2 there on Suzuki. Suzuki saw his championship flash before him. Toa nearly taking the title off of Minoru Suzuki. Oh, now Toa climbing to the top rope. What is Toa gonna go for here? Toa gonna fly, driving the knee across the chest of Suzuki. Goes for the cover once again. 1. Oh my! A kick out at 1 from Minoru Suzuki. Oh, kick to the temple now. Now Minoru just dragging, getting furious at Toa Henare. And now what is he doing? Oh my! Look at that, just torturing this young man. Minoru Suzuki, what is the thing about? They're just stomping on the foot of Toa Henare. Now Toa, reversal on Minoru Suzuki once more. Back and forth action between the two. Big boot misses. Sweeps the leg. Toa right now just playing this matchup smart, knowing he has the opportunity, knowing that he has the momentum going into this right now. Big reversal there from Minoru Suzuki. Crossbody. Toa steps out of the way. And now, it looks like Toa was getting ready to throw Suzuki. Suzuki, though, reverses into an arm drag. Oh, that shoulder tackle down from Toa. Toa taking a moment to taunt. I don't think now's the time to taunt, though, Toa. I think now's the time to go on the offensive here on Suzuki. Suzuki now reverses Toa, sending Toa into the corner. What is Suzuki thinking about doing now? Oh, man, again, just torturing all the body parts of Toa, making sure none of them work the way they're supposed to. And now, oh, what the heck is this? What a submission maneuver from Minoru Suzuki. Is Toa gonna tap? That is locked in away from the ropes. Toa somehow finding the will to get out of that mat, or get out of that hold. The hold was locked in. What a hold that was. Toa now sending Suzuki flying over the top rope. Minoru Suzuki came close to winning that matchup with that submission. I could tell Toa was on the verge of tapping out. Another big reversal from Suzuki. Suzuki now going to throw Toa back into the ring. Now, what is Suzuki planning on doing? Suzuki, what are you doing, buddy? Keep the midsection on Toa. And now, Suzuki going to try setting up Toa once more. Oh, Toa's in trouble. Toa's in trouble. Another submission maneuver locked in. It's locked in tight. Way too far away from the ropes. Is Toa gonna tap? Is Toa gonna tap? He's been in this hold for a while. Suzuki releases the hold instead. Goes for the cover now. Is that gonna do it? 1, 2, and oh my! Toa nearly passing out from the pain of Suzuki. Minoru Suzuki getting so close once more to putting away Toa HENARE. Now Toa, what do you think I'd be thinking? It's like, this man is dangerous. He's picking me apart piece by piece. Goes for the Superman punch. Is that gonna do it? 1, 2. Oh my gosh! Toa with a lucky punch. We have a new champion. Toa HENARE. No. No, 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 no. We are not handshaking here. Why can't I skip this cutscene? This is not Minoru Suzuki. What's going on? No. Wow, I can't believe this. I must say this. King of Pro Wrestling is the kryptonite to Minoru Suzuki. Seriously, it is. Minoru Suzuki honestly cannot win matches at King of Pro Wrestling. He lost the IWGP Intercontinental Championship last year to Darby Allin, and now he lost the IWGP United States Championship to Toa HENARE. Yeah, I probably should. Sometimes it gets good ones, though. That's just this. Yeah, this one wasn't a good one. And just like that, Suzuki Gun loses a big title. Alright. Time for a big time matchup. Okay, so I don't think this is a battle royal. It shouldn't be a battle royal. It should be an 8-man elimination match, but because it is a custom match, it does say what the match type is beforehand. Because to do a custom match, for an 8-man elimination match, you have to go to a battle royal. But this is an 8-man elimination matchup in which the winner of this match will be crowned the first ever King of Pro Wrestling. Yes, you heard me right. The first ever King of Pro Wrestling will be determined here in this 8-man elimination match. As you can see, we got some fan favorites, we got some up-and-comers, and we got some true men who would wear that crown with pride. El Phantasmo, Will Ospreay, Taichi, Tomohiro Ishii, Hiroki Goto, ILJA Dragunov, Master WATO, and a debuting Great-O-Khan. Yes, Great-O-Khan making his official New Japan Pro Wrestling debut here in the King of Pro Wrestling match. one of these men will be crowned the first ever king. A little conceited. There's plenty of other amazing talents right now, not just in pro wrestling, or not just in New Japan, but all around the world. You have, of course, the world champions that could be crowned a king. You have other people that aren't world champions that are revered as big time names. But only one of these men will be crowned the first ever king of pro wrestling here. So we move on into this matchup, I believe, as soon as there we go. Breezing through this pay-per-view today, though. We're already at match number 4 out of 7. We're going to be skipping some entrances here and there. We'll be seeing them come out, but as soon as they come out, we're going to skip through them. We don't need to see all 8 entrances, you know what I mean? Great show thus far, yeah. I mean, I wish the women's match was a little bit better, but other than that, I think it was good. Or I think it is good. Coming out first, though, is one half of the Headbanging Club, of course. Here's none other than El Phantasmo. Apparently, El Phantasmo and Taiji Ishimori, they had a game of rock, paper, scissors before the pay-per-view started to determine which one of them was going to be able to be in this matchup. And El Phantasmo won. Could you imagine that? You becoming king of pro wrestling by winning a game of rock, paper, scissors. That's how this man, El Phantasmo, it will be the story about how he became a king. Man who definitely has gone to the limit before, has gone and faced Zack Sabre Jr. many times, and had many good matches with Zack, so it would be a good opportunity for, of course, El Phantasmo. And then, of course, there's this man. If there was a favor to win this matchup, it honestly would be this guy. Will Ospreay. He has been on a roll as of lately, has had amazing matches, has been doing great everywhere he's gone. Everything he's touched has been a great match, and this is going to be no exception. Member of Chaos, this man, of course, representing Chaos in this matchup. Getting ready to fight and be crowned a king. Could you imagine how just more stronger Chaos will be by having the king of pro wrestling being a part of their stable? Dangerous man in this matchup. He has the ability to go all the way and win this matchup. That's what makes Will Ospreay dangerous. Alright, coming out next is the man who hasn't had too many big opportunities in this universe. Is on the verge of becoming a breakout star, though. All he needs is that one chance, that one opportunity. And if I had to pick a man who needed this win the most, it is this man. That is Tomohiro Ishii, of course. All this man needs is a proper push, a proper big win, and he will be projected to new heights. I know he will. And this could be his opportunity. Could you imagine it? Tomohiro Ishii, the king of pro wrestling. He could do it, honestly. I could see Tomohiro Ishii winning this matchup and becoming the king, and then going forth and being a big-time star here in this company. As we wait for these very, very slow entrances. Oh my goodness, this is nail-biting. And then there's this guy. The man who has held the IWGP United States Championship for the bare half of this year. It is the master of class. It is Taichi. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine this man, this phantom, this master of culture becoming the king? If there's anyone who fits the persona as a king, it's definitely this man. And that's Taichi, former IWGP United States Champion. Imagine this man going back after losing his title, winning the King of Pro Wrestling. We would never hear the end of it from him. The Phantom King. Alright, and I've been Is this? Yep, I've been waiting for this. I have been waiting for this man to make his official debut here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Great-O-Khan. We're going to watch this full entrance just because this is his first entrance ever here in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Great-O-Khan has been an acquisition in New Japan for a number of months, but just waiting for his prime opportunity to make his debut here. And he decided that this was the best option, the best time for him to make his debut, of course, was at King of Pro Wrestling. Makes himself a name before we go into Wrestle Kingdom. Definitely has the look of a king. I don't know why he's covering up his face, though, but, you know, him, not me. Great-O-Khan, everyone. Definitely a man of mystery, you could say, in this matchup. And just look at the mask. Wearing the question mark on his face. I mean, he's definitely a man of mystery. We don't know very much about Great-O-Khan. Be calling him the Great-O-King if we're not careful. I know, terrible pun. I just realized there's some football going on today, isn't there? Guys, what time is the first football game tonight? I know there's two, and the second one's on at 8:15. When's the, When's the first one tonight? And then there's this man. That was poor even by your standards. And then there's this man, the only former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion in this matchup is Hirooki Goto. This man, he is your threat. He is the biggest threat in this matchup. This is the guy you want to get out of this match first. It is Goto, guys. Goto, of course, is dangerous. Okay, just listen to these accolades, okay? Former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the first ever G1 Climax winner, former IWGP United States Champion, winner of Season 2's New Japan Cup. This guy is dangerous. He has accolades as long as my arms. This is the guy you want out of this match first. This is the guy you all target first. That is Hirooki Goto. And I know there's still much left in the tank of that man. Oh, I forgot to do something. I forgot to switch out the entrance for ILJA Dragunov. It's alright, ILJA, you're just going to be representing Luke Harper one more time, but that's fine, because Luke Harper's cool. ILJA Dragunov, of course, the former never openweight champion. Last time he was an 8-man elimination match. This guy conquered, obliterated, honestly, the competition, coming down to both him and the champion at the time, Will Ospreay, and winning the matchup. A big congratulations still. Got to give it up to the man that, of course, that has beaten ILJA Dragunov for the never openweight championship. Of course, that being Rich Swann, made his debut last week. Or not last week, but 2 weeks ago. And last entrance for this matchup. The man who honestly was one of the closest to beating Zack Sabre Jr. for the IWGP Juniorweight Championship a number of months ago. And of course, is Master Wato. Master Wato is just waiting. Honestly, this man is a champion in the future. I like him. He's got the great style. He's got great charisma. This guy, he's going to go places, I know. And the best way for him to go places is becoming king here today. But those, of course, is your 8 competitors in this matchup. Here we go. And it is, of course, it is going to be win by pinfall. Otherwise, there would not be a ref in the ring, just so you know. Now, everyone just going forth and hitting everybody with their big moves. You're about to see a lot of near pinfalls here, everyone. Already, El Phantasma going after Great-O-Khan, nearly getting the pin on Great-O-Khan. And now you have Tomohiro Ishii going after Hirooki Goto. Now ILJA Dragunov trying to pin Master Wato. Like I said, a lot of people hitting their big moves early on in this match and trying to get the early wins here. Will Ospreay knocking out Taichi? Guys, I want to know, who do you got winning this matchup? I would like to see... I don't know. Any one of these guys could win this matchup. They're all doing really good. All could be really good with the title of King of Pro Wrestling, to be completely honest. But if I had to pick someone, I'd probably pick Hiroki Goto. Just Goto's the one who, honestly, he's built for this type of matchup. ALP, he's impressed you recently? ALP would definitely be a fun one. Could you imagine El Phantasmo as the King of Pro Wrestling? No one would see that one coming in. That's why I would love to see it. Dragunov going after Master Wato again. 1, 2, and oh wow, kicks out 2.5. Remember, to win this matchup, to be crowned the first ever King of Pro Wrestling, you must be the last man standing. Everyone else must be eliminated by pinfall or submission. Doesn't matter how you do it. You can bring a steel chair in the match. You can go for a low blow. You can forever go for anything you want to go for. The only thing that matters is being the last man standing. Now Ilya go for a clothesline on Wato. Wato not going to let him have it. Right now we got Tomohiro Ishii going after Hiroki Goto. Great Khan going after El Phantasmo. Taichi versus Will Ospreay. And Ilya Dragunov versus Master Wato. Right now, look at Great Khan just bending El Phantasmo in half. All these men honestly would do great with, like I said, they would all do great with the title of King on their resume. Now, what is this? Hiroki Goto going for a roll-up here on Tomohiro. Oh my! Back and forth covers now between Tomohiro Ishii and Hiroki Goto. Very hard to keep track of all the action in this matchup, guys, but I will do the best I can as Will Ospreay, I think, just got busted. No, it was Hiroki Goto. Goto busted open by Tomohiro Ishii. Ishii right now looking great. Now look at this. Ilya Dragunov and Will Ospreay back at it, like continuing the rivalry that they had a number of months ago, as if nothing has changed, nothing has happened. Which neither of these men, they do like each other. They have a lot of respect for one another. But at the same time, both of them want to go for that big win. Both of them push each other to new heights and to new limits. Now Ilya Dragunov still now switching up, going after El Phantasmo. Oh, we have some Great Khan going after Will Ospreay. Oh my goodness, Khan gets reversed there by Ospreay. Still Master Wato duking out with Taichi, and Tomohiro Ishii and Goto just been brutalizing each other so far in this matchup. Now Master Wato going after Taichi, bouncing off the ropes like a spring. Ref gets knocked out momentarily, but I'm sure he'll be up any second now. Now look at this, Master Wato putting Taichi up on the top rope. Guys, look at the top left-hand side of your screen. Master Wato! Master Wato has Taichi! Oh my goodness! Now look at this, Master Wato going for the pin on Goto, leaving Taichi alone. Could you imagine how annoyed and mad Goto would be if he got pinned by Master Wato? Honestly. A fly, a speck, pinning a former IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Now, all these men just duking out one another. You'll love to see it. No eliminations so far in this matchup still. All 8 men still in the match. And now I see over there Ilya Dragunov throwing around El Phantasmo like a ragdoll. Hiroki Goto. Goto setting up Master Wato. Master Wato! Oh my! Goto now going for the pin on Wato. That could be the first one. 1, 2. A kick out of 2 there from Wato. I can't believe he kicked out of that move. And now Ilya Dragunov going for a Death Valley Driver, but El Phantasmo reverses it, and Ilya unintentionally clotheslined the ref. I mean, that's what's going to happen in this type of a matchup. There's so much action going on everywhere. It's hard to keep track of who's you're hitting, including the ref. Now El Phantasmo. Oh my, El Phantasmo. Oh! Someone hit El Phantasmo. Ilya landed right on his head. And look at WATO. WATO now. Go for those double stomps. Remember, those injured the ribs of Zack Sabre Jr. a number of months ago. Now Will Ospreay. Ospreay going after Taichi. Taichi getting the knees up though. Clothesline there now to El Phantasmo. This is, again, so hard to commentate for this matchup just because there's so much action going on in the ring. Eventually it'll get easier as this ring lightens up. Right now, it's hard hitting. It's full of fun, fast-paced action. And look at Taichi. Taichi setting up Will Ospreay. Taichi setting up Will Ospreay, getting ready to knock him out. Ooh, blocked by Ospreay though. Meanwhile, I see Great-O-Khan go for the submission move on Tomohiro Ishii. Slap right across the face there of Goto. And Tomohiro Ishii is the first one eliminated. Tomohiro Ishii taps out to Great-O-Khan. A lot of people are busted up, and Great-O-Khan and Hirooki Goto both bleeding. And now Ospreay going after Great-O-Khan after eliminating Tomohiro Ishii. Ospreay now going for the cover now. He lets it go because I think he sets the kick there from Taichi. Tomohiro Ishii, first one eliminated. Hello, Josh. Welcome. Welcome. You're in the middle match of the pay-per-view. I'll do a little recap after this matchup, but right now this is the 8-man elimination match to crown the first ever King of Pro Wrestling. And alright, only one member has been eliminated so far in this 8-man match, and that was Tomohiro Ishii, eliminated by Great-O-Khan by submission. Now, 7 men still left in this matchup. All 7 doing a great job. Everyone just duking out with one another. Master WATO. Oh wow, Master WATO nearly eliminated Hirooki Goto there. WATO going back up to his top rope. Or not top rope, but middle rope, and telling Goto to get to his feet. Master WATO, oh, cannot take out Hirooki Goto there. Now Master WATO, oh my, Goto changing his focus momentarily off of Master WATO. WATO made him pay. And now, Ilya Dragunov going for the pin on El Phantasmo. Is that going to do it? Ref not seeing the pinfall by Ilya Dragunov. That was definitely a pinfall on El Phantasmo. Well, then again, I guess that's only fair since Ilya was able to do that to the Samoan Werewolf a number of weeks ago. Uppercut there between El Phantasmo and Ilya Dragunov. That's definitely an uppercut war you don't want to get started with there, El Phantasmo. You will lose. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I could say in this matchup is that there's so much action, it's kind of hard to see when there's a kick or when there's a pinfall. Meanwhile, Goto going for the pinfall on Master WATO too. And Master WATO has been eliminated by Hirooki Goto. Good showing by Master WATO, but it just was not enough. And ref getting taken out again. We're down to 6, and now Goto covering on Great-O-Khan, but the ref is down. WATO is gonzo, yeah, poor WATO. We're down now. Oh, look at Will Ospreay. Look at Will Ospreay. Ospreay setting up Taichi. Ospreay setting up Taichi. Taichi's now out cold. Goes for the cover now. 1, 2. And that's it for Taichi. We are down now to 5. Men who have gotten eliminations. Great-O-Khan eliminated Tomohiro Ishii. Hirooki Goto got WATO, and Will Ospreay eliminated Taichi. Oh gee, now the ref counts. Matt, of course. We are down now to Ilya Dragunov, Hirooki Goto, Will Ospreay, Great-O-Khan, and El Phantasmo. Honestly, a good crew of guys. But still, I'm still saying your biggest threat is Hirooki Goto, and he's still in the match. I said it from the beginning. And Goto just eliminated Great-O-Khan. We are down now to 4 men. Hirooki Goto getting 2 eliminations in this match already. Half the field is gone now. Look at the men left in this matchup, though, surviving. Great Okada, though, great showing in the first elimination, eliminating Tomohiro Ishii. Who will be named the first ever King of Pro Wrestling? I made a joke about El Phantasmo, saying he won by, basically, one of the headbangers was going to be allowed in this matchup, but they had to decide who. It was him and his partner, of course, Taiji Ishimori, who did a game of rock, paper, scissors in the back in which El Phantasmo won. Again, I made a joke, so could you imagine this man becoming the king of pro wrestling by winning a game of rock, paper, scissors? And now he might just do it. And Will Ospreay eliminated Hiroki Goto. We're down now to 3. In my opinion, the lesser names are out of here. It's down to the more legit names. I don't know. I mean, Taichi's a decent name, I would say. Master Wato, yeah, he's not a big name yet, but he will one day. Great Okan's going to be a big name one day, I have a feeling. Then Tomohiro Ishii's a name that keeps on trying to become big. But I can agree and disagree. I would say that Taichi is probably bigger than El Phantasmo in my universe, but that's probably the only one. And now look at this, Will Ospreay trying to take out ILJA Dragunov. Almost take him out. Look at El Phantasmo, though. El Phantasmo perched like an eagle. Oh, my. Oh, meeting of the minds now between Ospreay and El Phantasmo. And I'd like to point this out. The last time we did an 8-man elimination match, the final 2 men in the matchup were ILJA Dragunov and Will Ospreay. And we might see the repeat again here, as we still see Will Ospreay and ILJA Dragunov. The feud continues between these two. This time, instead, subbing out Jacob Fatu for El Phantasmo. Oh. Death Valley Driver! Dragunov now going for the pin on ELP. Is that going to do 1, 2? Kick out of 2 from El Phantasmo. Big kick out there from El Phantasmo. And now Ospreay and Dragunov going at it once more like they've done so many times before in the past. ELP just wrenching the leg now of ILJA Dragunov. Or not ELP, but Ospreay. Getting my names mixed up again. Now what is this? ELP. Oh, that's it. Ball game. Good night, El Phantasmo. Ospreay go for cover 1, 2, 3. We are down to Ospreay and Dragunov again. One of these 2 men is going to be the first ever King of Pro Wrestling. Who is it going to be? Last time this matchup happened, ILJA Dragunov got the win. Are we going to see a redemption from Ospreay? All right, here we go again. 1, 2. ILJA Dragunov does it! ILJA Dragunov puts away Will Ospreay. ILJA Dragunov is our first ever King of Pro Wrestling. What a big win for ILJA Dragunov. King ILJA. I could not imagine a more perfect first king. New Japan Pro Wrestling is about hitting hard and hitting fast. And that is one thing that ILJA Dragunov is damn well good at. He is our first ever King of Pro Wrestling. Congratulations, King ILJA. ILJA Dragunov, what a matchup. What a bit. Like, that was not easy for the man. That was a hard-hitting matchup between 8 great competitors, in my mind. Lesser names or not, in the end of the day, ILJA Dragunov getting that win, becoming the first ever King of Pro Wrestling. Congratulations. What a way to bounce back after losing the Never Openweight Championship, honestly. Alright. Next time matchup is the 1-on-2 handicap matchup for the IWGP Juniorweight Championship. Oh, excuse me. Current champion, of course, is Darby Allin. Won that title from Pac. He was given the opportunity to choose the stipulation for this matchup, and Darby Allin, of course, last week chose a 2-on-1 handicap match in which it will be him and fellow Bullet Club member Kota Ibushi versus Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr., of course, did defeat Kota Ibushi last episode of New Japan Live. Has the momentum going for him here, but still, this is a big-time matchup. Can Zack Sabre Jr. reclaim the IWGP Juniorweight Championship, the title that he held for 385 days? Can he reclaim that title? Alright, Josh. Big time matchup. And remember, Zack Sabre Jr. can win this matchup by pinning or submitting either man in this matchup. So Darby could lose his title without even taking the pin. It's Bullet Club versus Chaos in this matchup, and sadly, Chaos is outnumbered this time. As I am looking at my phone really quick because I keep getting messages. Alright, let's move on with this matchup. It's not going to have the graphics for the Juniorweight Championship. Just know, guys, that it is still for the title. Just because it's impossible to do those type of title matches in handicap matches. I don't know why, but it is. But rest assured, this is going to be for the IWGP Juniorweight Championship. It is, 100%. Coming out first, like I said, he's the longest reigning champion in New Japan currently. Yeah, I did just notice that. We will be fixing that. It never really comes into fruition because we don't normally see that. We're seeing it now, obviously. Let's just ignore it for now. It will be changed for next time. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Of course, Zack Sabre Jr., leader of Chaos, going against, oh man, Darby Allin, the man that's caused him so much pain, so much torture. That used to be key, and it was. Gonna have to fix that. Yep, definitely gonna have to fix that before Wrestle Kingdom. I did, however, get the Wrestle Kingdom Arena downloaded, guys. We're doing the Wrestle Kingdom 15 Arena. It's all set, all ready to go. Just working on things. I gotta get the logo for Wrestle Kingdom 15. But rest assured, as soon as we got it, we got it. And then just working on pay-per-views and matches and stuff like that. I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited for Wrestle Kingdom. The fact of the matter is that we are 3 matches away before we are on the road there, and we're setting things up or we're getting things going. And I'm super excited for that. We have this match, the tag team ladder match, and then the main event. And then we are on the road. And I made sure I got ending the pay-per-view within plenty of time for Matthews. That way he could go live at his usual time for AEW today, in which I am home and I will be there. It's a great Naito attire I think I should use. PM me if you would, Kian, when you get the opportunity. Like, not right now, but like later on, like PM me about it, and I will see, because I kind of already had a Naito attire kind of like in mind for Wrestle Kingdom, but I am still able to be persuaded, I guess the term could be. You know what I mean? And, of course, the third and final man in this matchup, the man who, honestly, you could say doesn't belong, Kota Ibushi. He's the BC Assassin. Jesse, have you ever seen the 2000 Here Rabbit was watching it, a bit of it with family. If you haven't seen it, then you know I'm curious to think about. I have seen clips of it on YouTube. I have never watched it all the way through. I don't know what comparison you're thinking of. Probably me and the Brother Rabbit. And then either that or you're thinking of me as Mr. McGregor, in which all the bad things happen to him, and of course all the bad things have to happen to me, because you know what? Can't ever happen to Matt, Keen, or Josh. No, all the bad things gotta happen to Jesse. I'm just kidding. You know, I'm just kidding. I have to make the jokes. Alright, but here we go. Zack Sabre Jr. getting ready for the fight of his life right now. Darby Allin, of course, starting this matchup. This is basically Darby Allin versus Zack Sabre Jr. with Kota Ibushi as backup. Look at this. Kota Ibushi already trying to get the crowd inactive. Darby Allin, Zack Sabre Jr. duking it out right now between the two. Big DDT there. I know they're making a sequel to that movie too, Josh. Like, it's in the works right now. I've seen commercials and stuff like that for it already. But look at this. Kota Ibushi getting involved already. Just take a little jab here, a little strike there. That's all it takes. Seems like... So, Josh, I'm wondering, what's the comparison? You didn't say anything, dude. What's the comparison? Because now Zack Sabre Jr. getting taken apart now, right now, by Darby Allin. These two men have had, honestly, a very good rivalry throughout the year, which Zack Sabre Jr. beat Darby Allin in one-on-one competition, but then Darby's defeated Zack before. Definitely two big names in the New Japan universe. Now look at this. Oh my! Kota Ibushi gonna get involved though. And oh, Zack Sabre Jr. making him pay for it. And now Kota Ibushi not gonna let him get away with it. Kota picking back up Darby Allin and gonna attempt to throw him back into the ring. Oh my! Kota Ibushi right now being the man in charge of this matchup. Come on, ref. There's got to be something against this. Now Kota Ibushi going to go back into his corner. Zack Sabre Jr. now in trouble. Oh, my. And now, what's going to happen here? Zack Sabre Jr. right now locked up on Darby Allin. That would be the Fox. Zack Sabre Jr. right now taking control. Zack Sabre Jr. taking control right now of Darby Allin. Kota Ibushi coming to the rescue of Darby Allin now. Kota right now cheating, it would seem, but breaking up the submission maneuver. Kota right now being the main benefactor in this matchup as Darby now going for the cover. Now look at this. Kota Ibushi wants in the match. Kota Ibushi wants to teach Zack Sabre a lesson. Remember, last week we did see Zack Sabre Jr. versus Kota Ibushi, in which Zack got the big win over Kota Ibushi. Darby not going to let him into the matchup though. I mean, maybe for obvious reasons. Who was wearing a brown jacket? And oh my! Kota wanting the tag, and Darby finally saying, fine, have at it. Now, oh, Darby now. Hold on. I should be controlling. Benjamin, that's the name. And now, whoa! Kota Ibushi right now sending Zack Sabre Jr. flying. Darby right now unconscious in the ring. Kota Ibushi doing whatever he can to save the title of Darby Allin here. Fellow Bullet Club member. Look at this now. Zack Sabre Jr. going after Darby Allin. ZSJ is delaying the inevitable. Very well might be. Oh my! STO takedown right now there with Kota Ibushi. Now Kota being dragged, middle of the ring. Reversal from Kota Ibushi now. Oh my, meeting in the middle of the air there from Kota Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr. These two men definitely put on a good matchup last week on New Japan Live. Now what does Zack Sabre Jr. think about doing with Ibushi? Ibushi getting dragged out into the opposite corner. Very smart by Zack Sabre Jr. trying to get him away from Darby Allin. Zack Sabre Jr. is pummeling away, stomping away here on Kota Ibushi. Knows that, honestly, might think that Kota Ibushi's the weaker of the two men. Honestly, it's a smart move. Knows that he can win the title by taking out Kota. Now, Kota! Wanting a little bit of revenge on ZSJ. Zack now, oh my, kick to the face right there on Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi now might be in trouble here. Let's now look at this Zack Sabre Jr. just tying up Kota Ibushi like a pretzel. Kota Ibushi now sends Zack Sabre Jr. flying. Now get in the face of Zack. That's never a good idea. Zack Sabre now. Zack Sabre! Oh my! Getting in the face of Zack Sabre Jr. Never a wise move by Ibushi. But now, off the top rope, Zack Sabre Jr. right now feeling it, feeling great in this matchup. Telling Kota Ibushi now to get to his feet. This could be disastrous for Kota Ibushi. Kota, though, catching Zack Sabre. Oh, my. Goes for the cover. Zack can do it. 1, 2. And kick out by 2 there from Zack Sabre. Very close. And now, Kota Ibushi going to go for the finish here on Zack. Is this going to do it? Zack Sabre, though. Zack, roll up on Kota. Roll up on Kota. 1, 2. Oh, reversal from Kota Ibushi. 1, 2. Kick out 2. And right now, Zack Sabre Jr. came so close to putting away Kota Ibushi there. Oh, my. Kota Ibushi might be out cold. Kota needs to make a tag to Darby Allin and fast. This is not looking good now for Kota Ibushi and Darby Allin. As now, again, Zack Sabre Jr. just going to tie up Kota Ibushi like a pretzel. And now, Kota Ibushi might be in trouble here. Going in now for the octopus stretch. And Kota quickly getting out of that move, though. And just like that, Kota Ibushi getting caught up by Zack Sabre Jr. once more. And now, oh my! Zack Sabre Jr. making sure he stays away from Darby Allin. And look at that, pulling him away in the opposite corner. Very smart by Zack. Oh my! Bouncing off the corner. I thought Darby was going to make a tag there, but sadly he didn't. Again, just Zack Sabre Jr. just causing for more damage on the arm of Kota Ibushi. Now, what is he going to go for here? Drag him up against the ropes. And again, Zack just not going to let Kota Ibushi get the tag to Darby Allin. It's very smart, but dang. Ibushi using the power against Zack. Throwing him up against the ropes. Kota Ibushi now. Oh my! Scooping up Zack Sabre Jr. And now throwing him into the corner. Tag made to Darby Allin. Here we go. Darby Allin, legal man here against Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, Kota Ibushi getting involved in the matchup now still. Ibushi just hung up on the ropes now. Unable to get off the ropes. Kota Ibushi's got to get out of this matchup soon, otherwise he's gonna lose by count out or by disqualification by the ref. Finally getting back out of the ring. And now Darby bouncing off the rope now. Zack Sabre. Zack might be in a little bit of trouble now after that. Again, oh my goodness. over this. Kota Ibushi already wants back into the match. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You just got out of the ring. Wait, Kota! Kota just tagged himself in! Kota Ibushi just tagged himself into this matchup. And now, oh my! What is Kota Ibushi thinking? He just tagged himself in. This was Darby Allin's title match. You can't just tag yourself into the match, Kota. Kota wants the glory. I mean, yeah, he lost to Zack Sabre Jr. last week on New Japan Live. So, I mean, it only makes sense they want some payback, but still, this is not your match. This is Darby Allin's match. And now, right, he's already regretting it, it looks like. And now, Zack Sabre. Huge suplex now to Kota Ibushi. And now, goes for the armbar. Kota Ibushi. No way! Zack Sabre Jr.'s done it! Oh no, this is bad. This is bad if your name is Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi tagged himself into the matchup and tapped out. He didn't just get knocked out. He didn't just get pinned. No. He tapped out, willingly lost the match. Zack Sabre Jr. has done it. He is two-time IWGP Juniorweight Championship. But that's not the story. The story is the fact is that Kota Ibushi just lost the title off of Darby Allin. Oh my, this is not good for Bullet Club. Bullet Club falling apart at the seams. What do you think this means for Bullet? I mean, Darby Allin just lost his championship. I mean, obviously, we're probably going to get a rematch between Zack Sabre Jr. and Darby Allin at Wrestle Kingdom. Oh man, this is not good if your name is Kota Ibushi. I know one man who's going to be furious over this, and his name is Tetsuya Naito. Oh, the only thing that could save Tetsuya Naito now is that if his boy, or actually I forgot, Guerrillas of Destiny aren't in this matchup. None of Bullet Club is in this matchup. Chaos winning another matchup tonight. They're 1 for 2. Will Ospreay sadly couldn't become the king of pro wrestling, but Zack Sabre Jr. did win the IWGP Juniorweight Championship. Now, it's up to the Guerrillas of Destiny to retain the IWGP Tag Team Championships in an 8-man ladder match against Suzuki Gun, the Briscoe Brothers, and the Arsenal. This is going to be brutal. This is going to be hectic, and all 4 of these men are going to be sore by tomorrow. The winning team here will be crowned the IWGP Tag Team Champions, yes. But there's also the fact that they know who they're going to defend those titles against at Wrestle Kingdom. They'll be defending them against Roppongi 3K. Guys, I want to know, who do you got winning this matchup here? The Arsenal, the Briscoes, Reno Scum, or the Guerrillas of Destiny? I think Guerrillas of Destiny are going to retain. GOD is your pick. GOD is the safe pick. Ooh, we got the Arsenal saying it's their time once again. Honestly, I could see the Arsenal being back on top too. Arsenal need the titles back. They need their win back. You know what I mean? They've had a hard road this season. What a way to be back on top, though, by winning back those championships. Remember, this is going to be a ladder match, so anything is going to go in this. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be chaotic. And only one team is going to be left standing with those titles. As you can see, we got the ladders all around ringside now, getting ready for this matchup. If the game wants to load, we need some entrances out here, guys. There we go. Coming out first, though, one of the newer tag teams that made their debut here a number of months ago, and one of the more destructive tag teams, honestly, the Briscoe brothers. Just shy from making it to the finale of the World Tag League. They were tied with Reno Scum, a.k.a. Suzuki Gun, in which they had to have a match on New Japan Live, in which the Briscoes sadly came up short against Suzuki Gun. These guys could be in the spot where Roppongi 3K is. Honestly, if you ask me, the matchup for Wrestle Kingdom is probably the Briscoes versus Roppongi 3K. But regardless, these guys won against defeating the debuting Hybrid 2 this past episode of New Japan Live, in which it was a big matchup between those two teams. They knocked it out of the park, and I want to see it happen again. I want to see more, especially after the Briscoes attacked the Hybrid 2 after the matchup. Definitely big contenders right there with the Briscoes. You guys gonna have to forgive me on the long entrances. You guys know how it is when it comes to big 8-man matches. They got some long entrances, which goes into something I want to talk about. Something I really have been wanting to talk about for a while, and I might as well talk about it here now. I am going to try something. I'm going to try something big this season for Wrestle Kingdom. As you know, we have 2 days. I'm going to try and have one of the days be live for the whole live aspect of it, because it's always fun. But on day 2, I want to do all of it pre-recorded and have a premiere for day 2, which is going to be the bigger of the 2 days, obviously. I just want to get everyone's opinion on what you think about me being... I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to set it all up, how I'm going to do it all, but God is my witness. I want to try it, and I want to do it. Especially since I have big plans when it comes to Wrestle Kingdom this season. I really, really do. And there they are, though. Suzuki Guns. Could work out for you. I want to try it. That's definitely the big thing, is I want to try. Like, what's that old saying? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. If you don't try, you can't do. I feel like it's something like that, to be completely honest. So I want to, like, day 1, because day 1 is mainly going to be the interpromotional matches. I mean, 4 out of the 7 matches on day 1 is going to be all the interpromotional matches. And we gotta do those live. I can't do pre-recorded for those. They've got to be done live, because they're going to be big, and they're going to be epic, and they're going to be fun. So day 2 is basically going to be your heavy hitter matches. They're going to be the title matches, aside from a few of them. They're going to be your more personal matches and stuff like that. If you don't try, you'll never know, yeah. Because I want to get into doing more pre-recorded, me doing the matches type thing. Because we've seen now in live pay-per-views, and live matches, me with my hands on the controller, as I've been able to pull off some darn good matches. There they are, though. Coming out with their new entrance. Yep, I've decided we're going to keep this entrance for the Arsenal, as it only makes sense, and it fits them all too well, and I love it. It is the new and improved Arsenal. They don't need a leader. They just need them two. They only need themselves. They don't need anyone to tell them what to do, because what they were doing before, when it was just the two of them, is miles better than what they've been able to do afterwards. These guys lost the IWGP Tag Team Championships last year at Wrestle Kingdom, and since then have not been able to reclaim them. It's now their time to reclaim what is rightfully theirs. I mean, heck, these two guys, they can use those hammers in this match if they so well please. This is the Arsenal. Strong and defiant and have a new attitude amongst them that make them feel that they are better than you. So I've been thinking about this all night, and I think this is a appropriate matchup, and I want to get your guys' gauge on this for Wrestle Kingdom. It's a matchup for Wrestle Kingdom, and while we're making entrances, I might as well discuss it. And that is, of course, going to be for the IWGP United States Championship. I think it's only fair that we have someone face off against Toa HENARE who is deserving. Someone who has shown their muster and will perform a great matchup against Toa. I think we're going to be doing ILJA DRAGUNOV versus Toa HENARE for the IWGP United States Championship at Wrestle Kingdom. I just want to pick your brain at that. What do you guys think of that matchup? As we await the final entrance of this tag team matchup. Makes sense. The fact is, ILJA has only ever won the Never Openweight Championship. It would be a great opportunity for him to start building up that resume. I think it sounds good. There they are, though. The Guerrillas of Destiny, members of Chaos, still walking around with those hoodies that show they are members of Bullet Club underneath, just to poke fun at Bullet Club, just to poke the bear, just to send shots at him. You gotta love it. Guys, of course, used to be members of Bullet Club, left Bullet Club to join Zack Sabre Jr. in his new ventures at Chaos. And since these guys, they haven't really been the same. Like, they're not bad. They're still on top of their game. They're still great at what they do, but it's just they haven't been the same since leaving Bullet Club. It doesn't feel like the Girls of Destiny anymore. Regardless of the fact this matchup has now started, it's another 8-man matchup. This time, no eliminations will occur. Instead, what happens is simple. It is going to be, of course, first team member, first person to go up and grab the titles wins the matchup. I'm hoping for crazy spots. I'm hoping for ladder bridges. I'm hoping for people that get hurt. I want the best tag team to go up against Roppongi 3K at Wrestle Kingdom. This is the only way of ensuring it. Because all these guys are great tag teams in their own respect, own opinion. But I want the best one to go against Roppongi 3K. And yeah, you might be saying, it's like, well, that's the Girls of Destiny, obviously. I mean, how many times have they defended them against almost everybody in this matchup? Yeah, but we've also seen Girls of Destiny versus Roppongi 3K before, and honestly, kind of want to venture something new. So I want to see if they are as good as they say they are, and see if they'll be able to defend the titles here against 6 other men, 3 other teams. One of which being longtime rivals, being the Arsenal. Arsenal and Guerrillas of Destiny go back way far. These two teams honestly have had so much history between them. And same thing now, the Briscoes have history against Suzuki Gun. Started off that tonight the tag team matchup was going to be Suzuki Gun versus the Guerrillas of Destiny. Very happy that, of course, that changed fates. That way it wasn't going to be the same. Right now, all 8 men back in the ring. Not a single one of them even going for a ladder. All of them want to do is just beat the heck out of each other. Try and do as much damage as they possibly can to one another. Had to stretch there for a moment. And oh, look at that. Tama Tonga going and saving Tonga Loa from Jay Briscoe before he flying off the top of the freaking corner. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind, guys. See the Briscoes now teaming up on Tonga Loa. Very smart, these two teaming up on other tag teams. Now I just saw that Adam Thorstow, first one busted up in this matchup. Of course, Adam being the smallest man in this matchup. with, of course, his tag team partner, David Wester, being the biggest. Right now, Reno Scum, or Suzuki Gun, and Arsenal, one's in the ring. Now then Briscoe's back into the ring with a steel ladder in the face of Hawkins. Tama Tonga taking a ladder now to Hawkins. This isn't good. Mark Briscoe trying to take out Dave Luster. There goes Hawkins rolling around the ring. Same thing with Adam Thorstone. Right now, one representative from each tag team in the ring right now. Mark Briscoe getting taken out, and now Adam Thorstone back into the ring, going right after Tama Tonga. Again, no one really even thinking about going after those titles yet. Now Ryder taken out. Now Luster, knockout punch to Mark Briscoe. And look at this, Thorstone getting ready to set up Tama Tonga on the inside of the ring. Meanwhile, who is that? Tonga Loa and Jay Briscoe fighting on the apron. Hawkins getting back up to his feet now. Now the Briscoes almost taking control of the ring now. Ryder and Thorstone now fighting in the outside. Meanwhile, Tama Tonga taking out Hawkins. Jay Briscoe now busted open from Tonga Loa. Now Tama Tonga, only man standing in the ring right now with the ladder. Is he going to set it up? Yes, he will. Looks like Tama Tonga, the Girls of Destiny, are going to be the first ones trying to go for the titles. Tonga Loa, hands on the titles. Can he pull it down? Ryder, first one back into the ring. Hawkins still down, slowly getting back up to his feet, though. And then look at this, Tonga Loa coming to play defense. Tonga Loa playing defense now for Tama Tonga. Very smart now between the Girls of Destiny. Now Hawkins and Tama Tonga fighting on the top. Meanwhile, Ryder and Loa fighting on the bottom. David Luster now getting in the match. Ryder now. Look at this, the team up now between the Arsenal. Arsenal teaming up right now on the Girls of Destiny on Tama Tonga. Very smart. Very good teamwork right now with the Arsenal and the Girls of Destiny. And now look at this, Tama Tonga. Eyes on the prize. Trying to climb that ladder again. Grab his titles and win the matchup. Hawkins back in the ring, still getting up to his feet. Meanwhile, Mark Briscoe in the ring, fighting off Adam Thorstone. Oh man, David Luster, legs landing on the ladder. Hawkins now busted open. Tonga Loa climbing to the top. Thorstone, instead of going after Tonga Loa, taking out Mark Briscoe. And it's okay because Ryder's there. And oh my goodness, Ryder, Chung! Tonga Loa escapes. Tonga Loa escapes. Is Mark Briscoe going to be... That's it! Oh my goodness, the Girls of Destiny retain! What? What? Wow. I think everyone thought that Tonga Loa went off the ladder with Ryder. Honestly, I think that's what was in the mind of Thorstone and Mark Briscoe, is that Tonga Loa went off the ladder with Ryder. Sadly, that is not what happened. The Girls of Destiny proving not just to the audience, but to me, that they are the #1 team in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And they will face Roppongi 3K at Wrestle Kingdom. That match is now in the books. That match is now official. Guerrillas of Destiny still holding on to that amazing title reign that they have had. Congratulations to these young men. Wow. Caught me off guard. I honestly did not think the Guerrillas of Destiny were going to retain here, but you know what? They proved me wrong. As you look down in the bottom left-hand screen, you see that guy with a 1980s camera getting ready to take a picture. Not the 1980s, but 1990s camera taking a picture at the backside of the Guerrillas of Destiny. Where's your cell phone, man? There's a camera in the lens. I had to make fun of him. He's right there. It's no one has a camera like that anymore in 2019. Oh, man. As we move on now to our main event, guys. It has been a whirlwind of the night. Here's the thing. So mean beats. I want to point this out. Bullet Club has lost every match that they were in tonight. James Storm could not beat Okada. Darby Allin and Kota Ibushi lost to Zack Sabre Jr. Tetsuya Naito is the only one in Bullet Club with a title now. Meanwhile, you have Hiroshi Tanahashi, one half of the Ace Warriors. Toa HENARE is the new IWGP United States Champion, and will go into Wrestle Kingdom with that title. One half of the Dream Team is true here, guys. It's up now to Hiroshi Tanahashi to save the main event of Wrestle Kingdom. Remember, Tetsuya Naito has said, or not just Tetsuya Naito, but Darby Allin has said, basically, if Naito retains here, there will be no IWGP Heavyweight Championship match at Wrestle Kingdom. Darby will not cash in his briefcase on Tetsuya Naito, thus making that match null and void, because the only matchup that can happen for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship is whoever is winner of the G1 Climax briefcase. Bullet Club holds all the power. It's up to Tanahashi now to save the main event of Wrestle Kingdom. Naito has to lose. But will he lose? This man has been on a juggernaut of a title reign this season. I just want to list off the names that he has defeated. He has defeated Darby Allin. He has defeated Hiroki Goto. And he's defeated Zack Sabre Jr. Not for the title, though, Will Ospreay, but still. He has been on a rant. He has been on a tear through the division. He's been on a tear through the company. And now, it's up to this man. It's up to Hiroshi Tanahashi to beat Tetsuya Naito to save the main event. At least the main event of Wrestle Kingdom would then be Darby Allin versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, which of course happened last episode of New Japan Live, which ended in disqualification by Darby Allin. Well, Tetsuya Naito, of course, last episode of New Japan Live, faced off against Will Ospreay and won. There's a lot on the line here in this matchup. A lot on the line here right now for Wrestle Kingdom. Because if Tanahashi wins, we still have a main event. If he doesn't, the main event of Wrestle Kingdom is ruined. Can Tanahashi put away Naito, though? That is the question. Tetsuya Naito has had a historic run with the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. By far, the best champion we have had in New Japan. The only other person is a man who which we can't really speak about that has had similar amount of title reigns, but nothing as big as the story of Tetsuya Naito. Of course, former AEW World Champion too. He's used to having great long title reigns. There was a time in which everyone in Bullet Club held a championship, and now the only one left with the title is Tetsuya Naito. I want to go back, though. If you saw the back of Hiroshi Tanahashi, he's all bandaged up. That is from Darby Allin striking him with a steel chair multiple times last episode of New Japan Live. This man is not at 100%. He's sore. And I think that's why Darby did what he did, to help ensure that Tetsuya Naito would retain the title tonight. It's all for Tetsuya Naito, not for anyone else. That's what Zack Sabre Jr. said a number of months ago, and now it is true. The sacrifice isn't for Bullet Club. The sacrifice isn't to help out the team, to help out the group. It is all to help out Tetsuya Naito. That's why the Girls of Destiny left. That's why Zack Sabre Jr. left. It's not because they didn't like the fact that they were no longer champion. It was because it's not for anybody else. It's for Naito. Now here we go. Tetsuya Naito versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. This is honestly a Wrestle Kingdom caliber matchup between the two. This is a match you would see at Wrestle Kingdom. We're seeing it here at King of Pro Wrestling. As you can see, just all bandaged up is Hiroshi Tanahashi, but still ready to fight. Ready to be a savior here for New Japan and save the main event of Wrestle Kingdom. course, there's the opposite corner. A man who honestly has destroyed everything that he could get his hands on here in Wrestle Kingdom. He broke Darby Allin. He sent Hiroki Goto to the tag team division. He cast Zack Sabre Jr. out of Bullet Club. It's Tetsuya Naito. And what has he got planned now for Hiroshi Tanahashi? Of course, Naito relinquishing the IWGP Heavyweight Championship for the matchup. Getting ready. This is a big fight field if there ever was one. Tetsuya Naito versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. And look at this, Naito still not taking Tanahashi seriously, and he should. Here we go! Right now, Tanahashi going to work here on Tetsuya Naito. This is going to be a big-time matchup. This is going to be back and forth. These two men know each other so well. And right now, Tetsuya Naito taking the moment to take a little bit of an advantage here on Hiroshi Tanahashi. He wants to put away soon. He wants to take a month off of work and still be the champion. Back and forth action now between the two. And oh, Tanahashi getting big strikes in there on Tetsuya Naito. And now Tanahashi going to pick back up Tetsuya. Back and forth action between these two, and you gotta love to see it. Now, Naito gonna drag Tetsuya Naito into the corner, going for the first submission mover of the matchup. Rope break, though, from Tanahashi. And now Naito just picking apart Tetsuya Naito piece by piece, doing whatever it takes, going for the first pinfall into a minute into the matchup. Kick out two there for Tetsuya Naito, or Hiroshi Tanahashi. And oh, face plants goes Tetsuya Naito. And now Tanahashi, what is he planning on doing? Look at this, just wrapping up Tetsuya Naito's leg. Causing damage of his own now to Tetsuya Naito. You love to see it. And now, early on in the matchup, and Tanahashi is already bleeding. Are you kidding me? And now, oh! Tanahashi already busted open from Tetsuya Naito. The match just begun. Now Tanahashi and Naito back into the ring. Spine buster there from Tanahashi, or Tetsuya Naito. Kick out of one, though. Oh my! Huge strike right there from Tanahashi. And now, oh my! Big reversal. And now Tanahashi. Oh, Tanahashi already going with a comeback. Are you kidding me? Tanahashi right now, feeling it right now against Tetsuya Naito. Telling Naito now to get to his feet. Naito now. And slick blade! Trying to put away the leader of Bullet Club away early. Kick out at 1.5. Already making comebacks. He knows. I mean, look at Tanahashi already. He's busted wide open. I mean, come on. And now Tanahashi. Top rope. Tanahashi. Oh, Tetsuya Naito started moving early enough. Goes, oh my! Tanahashi gets caught! Tanahashi caught there by Tetsuya Naito. And now Naito going in for the submission maneuver. Tanahashi quickly able to break out of that one. And a big reversal again. And now, oh my. Oh, Tanahashi might be in more trouble than he thinks. As now, look at this. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Tanahashi is in trouble. All right, setting up for the first time tonight. Here we go. Just stay in the middle of the ring. Goes to the covers that can do it. 1, 2. And oh, kick out of 2.5 there from Tanahashi. It's going to take more than that to put away the ace of New Japan. Now, oh, big reversal from Tanahashi now. Tanahashi gonna try to go up top rope again. And now look at this. Tetsuya Naito just getting in the way. Oh! Risking it all. Top rope and everything. Going back up again is Tanahashi. Tanahashi frog splash, but no! Tetsuya Naito getting the knees up. Back and forth action now between these two. Right now, if you had to ask me, the lead is obviously with the champion. Picking back up Tanahashi now, dragging him over into the corner. Reversal. Back and forth reversals. And now Naito going to send Tanahashi crashing down to the man. Tanahashi still having fight with him. Now, oh my! Throwing Naito back in the ring, making sure there's not a count out. He wants that title. He wants to be IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and he's going to do whatever it takes to do it. Naito not going to let that happen by any means. And now look at this. Tetsuya Naito now going for the submission mover again. Going for the figure 4 leg lock on Tanahashi. Trying to take apart every piece of Tanahashi. And now, uh-oh. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Not another Destino. Oh my goodness, Destino number 2! And that is all she wrote. Tetsuya Naito makes almost quick work out of Hiroshi Tanahashi. The main event of Wrestle Kingdom is now ruined. Oh my goodness. Tetsuya Naito, his vision has come true. Right there at Destino. Alright, early on. Tetsuya Naito's plan worked. The attack from Darby Allin costing Tetsuya Naito, or Hiroshi Tanahashi, everything. Right there. That's what turned the tide. The frog splash, getting the knees up. His RA was injured. And now Tetsuya Naito. Oh, I don't believe this. This is disgusting. This is not how it's going to go down. I refuse to let Tetsuya Naito ruin the main event of Wrestle Kingdom. Darby Allin, I will make you defend that IWGP, or not the IWGP, but the G1 Climax briefcase one time. In the next week, or in the next weeks, you will defend that G1 Climax briefcase in an over-the-top rope battle royal 8-man. And I promise you, I am going to put the toughest competitors in this matchup. You will not walk out with the G1 Climax briefcase. This is my promise to you. I will not let you ruin the main event of Wrestle Kingdom. And I'm promising, there's already going to be people in my mind who lost tonight that just want to beat the ever-living heck out of you. Minoru Suzuki, PJ Black, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Will Ospreay, Hiroki Goto, just to name a few that will be in this matchup. And there will be more. You do not cross me. You and Tetsuya Naito will not cross me. There will be a main event at Wrestle Kingdom, I assure you, and you, Darby Allin, will not be a part of it. Gonna go over tonight's match card one final time before we call it a stream. I am disgusted with Tetsuya Naito. In the opening matchup in our 2 out of 3 falls match for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, we saw James Storm pull off probably his best matchup against Kazuchika Okada, but sadly still ended up getting swept by the Rainmaker. That's it between Storm and Okada at for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Next, Abaddon versus Diamante, which was quickest match of the night. A surprise win by Diamante, but still, in the end, Abaddon takes the L, and Diamante are undefeated women's champion. Next, in the biggest upset of the evening, Toa HENARE was able to defeat Minoru Suzuki to become the IWGP United States Championship. No one thought Toa had the opportunity nor the ability to do so, but in the end, he was able to win. Minoru Suzuki, just honest to God, King of Pro Wrestling is not your pay-per-view, dude. This is the worst pay-per-view for you. Following that was our 8-man elimination matchup for it to become the first King of Pro Wrestling, in which we saw ILJA Dragunov defeat them all to become the first ever King of Pro Wrestling. Congratulations to ILJA. You will be rewarded for your actions. Maybe we'll put ILJA in that G1 Climax Battle Royal. In fact, yeah, the 7th man in that matchup is going to be ILJA Dragunov. I'm going to confirm that right now. We're only looking for one more man now for that match. Next, we saw Zack Sabre Jr. versus Darby Allin and Kota Ibushi, in which Zack was able to pick up the win after Kota Ibushi tagged himself in and cost the match. Big loss for Darby Allin and the loss of the IWGP Juniorweight Championship for Bullet Club. Next, in the very short... There are 2 ways ladder matches work, you guys. There are 2 ways in which a ladder match will work. One of which is that they're really long and really good. The other thing to expect is that they're going to be short and not as big. It started off really well in that ladder match. I love the spot of Ryder trying to take out Tangaloa off the ladder, and only to miss, but I'm upset that it didn't continue from there, sadly. I love the teamwork between Zack Sabre Jr., or not Zack Sabre Jr., but the Arsenal and the Girls of Destiny. But in the end of the day, Girls of Destiny retained the title, and they will be defending the title against Roppongi 3K at Wrestle Kingdom. That's the 5th match decided for Wrestle Kingdom. We got 5 matches confirmed, 9 more still to come. And then the main event. Tetsuya Naito has crossed me for the last time, trying to expect to skip out on Wrestle Kingdom, the biggest event of the year, and try and take the IWGP Heavyweight Championship with him. I'm not letting it happen, but still, after the attack that Darby Allin had on Tanahashi last week at New Japan Live, Tanahashi was not battling at full capacity, and sadly, he was not able to defeat Tetsuya Naito, and Naito retains once again. Don't worry, Tanahashi, you'll get your chance. Take out Darby Allin for me. Guys, my name is Jesse James. This wasn't the best pay-per-view in the world. It was definitely more of a last stop. But still, we had some really good matches. We had some great moments. I'm happy with today's product. It wasn't the best pay-per-view in the world. It wasn't the worst. Could things have been better? Yeah. Could they have been worse? Oh, heck yeah. For the most part, everything that was supposed to happen happened. With the exception, well, there was no really big who's going to win the 8-man elimination match, who's going to win the ladder match. But for the majority of the matches, everything went the way they were supposed to. A building pay-per-view. A building pay-per-view. I like the terms of that. It's kind of like a fast lane. Oh, but guys, I am so happy to announce. Oh, as I'm stretching. I am so happy to announce that we are finally on the road to Wrestle Kingdom. I am so happy that we are there. There's no more New Japan Lives. There's no more pay-per-views. The only thing that we're going to have is a couple of premieres that's going to help drive story for Wrestle Kingdom, and I'm getting goosebumps because I'm super excited for this, guys. You guys have no idea how excited I am now for Wrestle Kingdom. It's gonna be so much better than it was last year. But anyways, guys, my name, of course, is Jesse James. I don't know if I could say my outro anymore. It keeps on getting stolen by freaking hacks, B-list hacks, who thinks it's fun to steal my slogans and steal my intros and my outros and all that. So, you know, I don't even know what to say for today. You know, hacks trying to steal my copyrighted phrases, but it's okay. It's okay. They say imitation is the best form of flattery, which means they are flattered of who I am and what I do, and you know, I could also take that too. It's a compliment. Anyways, guys, that was real wrestling. Have a good one, everybody.